Okay, behind the scenes. Alright, so initially this video took 2 days to film and about 4.5 hours worth of work. I haven't been making any mud videos because, as you can see, we are in the middle of a serious drought. But with a little bit of elbow grease and this new gardening tool, I was able to get some actual good mud consistency and be able to make a decent video with it. Now, you'll find out why this took 2 days to film here in just a moment. But the majority of the work was tilling up this hard clay and getting a good mud consistency for filming. To make good mud, you'll have to find a good balance. Make the mud too thick and the truck either drives on top of it or gets stuck too easily. Add too much water and it can cause silt to stop up the motor, and that can cause all kinds of problems. Now, I probably spent about the first 2 hours worth of work just making mud. Lots of tilling, lots of watering. You till it, you water it, you till it, you water it, and just do this over and over again until you're happy with the way the mud looks. I've gone back and forth over it with a rake several times. Sometimes it can take a long time to really get this stuff to work right. But if you get it right, it works great for filming. So after the initial work of making the mud, I was ready to start filming some action shots. Now I like to film the truck going easy through the mud first, just to make sure I have my truck in frame and get a good feel for my filming path. Now, unfortunately, the very first thing I filmed did not go as planned as I was hoping. It eventually led to this. So, not the best start to filming, but these things happen when you're really pushing these trucks this hard. I get over to my workbench and start investigating into the problem and find that the spur gear has been almost completely stripped. Now, I had a spare, but it was a 39 tooth, not what I prefer to run with, especially running in this thick of mud. So I needed to get another 45 tooth, and that involved another trip to the hobby shop yet again. Looks like the spur gear couldn't handle the torque. Pinion gear's fine though. So one day later, I have the right size spur gear and can swap it out with the old stripped out one. Now, another thing I do with my trucks before I do any kind of mudding or anything like that, I try to soak the bottoms of the axles and everything I can on the bottom with WD-40. This makes cleanup afterwards so much easier. So that's what goes into making one of my mud videos, or at least this one. If you guys like this sort of video, or if you want to see more like this one, or even how I edit my videos, let me know in the comments. Thank you guys for watching.